I'm the principal here at Hutchins College and Career Academy. And welcome to the CNA pinning ceremony for our outstanding certified nursing assistant students. Tonight is a very special occasion as we gather to celebrate the hard work, dedication, compassion, and perseverance of these students who are taking an important step towards careers in healthcare. The pinning ceremony is a long-standing tradition in the medical profession The pin each student received tonight represents more than the completion of coursework. It symbolizes service, commitment, professionalism, and the responsibility to care for others with dignity and compassion. Throughout this journey, our students have balanced rigorous academics, clinical experiences, certifications, and countless hours of preparation. They have learned not only technical skills, but also the importance of empathy, patience, integrity, and human connection. These are the qualities that make exceptional healthcare professionals. To our families, friends, instructors, and supporters, thank you for the encouragement and sacrifices you have made along the way. Your support has played a major role in the success of these students. Tonight's accomplishment belongs to all of you as well. To our students, tonight we celebrate you. You have chosen a profession centered on caring for others during some of the most important moments in their lives. That calling requires heart, resilience, and dedication. And each of you has demonstrated these qualities throughout this program. We are incredibly proud of what you have accomplished and excited to see the impact you will make in the healthcare field and in your communities. Congratulations to the class of 2026 Certified Nursing Assistants graduates. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate this wonderful and meaningful milestone. Let the ceremony begin.
Good evening. My name is Bldg, and I am the CNA instructor here at Hutchins. I've had the privilege of teaching all these people on the front row this past year. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you to everybody in the audience. I know it's been an early morning taking kids to clinicals. Some of you have had your teeth brushed, had your blood pressure taken, maybe your feet washed. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for being encouragers and support systems. So we have a short video to kind of highlight our year. So these pictures were all taken by your students and submitted. I warned them they wouldn't know what they might see here. So. Keep our minds on why we were doing what we're doing. So she's going to share that with you. Go India!
Okay, so our poem is called Only a take the time to listen to them speak. We listen about their lifetime in a 40-hour week. We also give them our hands to hold when someone's feeling scared. It is not easy being a patient. You're never quite prepared. We take the time to listen by lending both of our ears. We listen to their worries or how they spent their years. Our arms are made to reach, and even wrap around each other, to give our patients hugs when they're feeling down. We help our patients do the things they used to do on their own. Everybody needs some help, even when we're grown. So who are you to refer to us as only a CNA? We do our best to meet their needs within our working day. We choose this job did not choose us. We sympathize and empathize. Compassion is a must. We try to keep them comfortable and free of any fear. We sit alongside them when the time is near. We hold their hand, stroke their hair, just making sure they know they're not alone and an aid is there. And it is okay for them to go. To all the CNAs, keep your head held high. We're not only CNAs, we're angels in disguise.
Me again. All right, so I have the immense pleasure of introducing our guest speaker for this evening, Dr. Kimberly F. Seabrooks. Dr. Seabrooks is a devoted nurse leader, educator, and community servant whose passion for nursing has spanned more than 2 decades. Her journey began as a high school senior when she earned her certification as a nursing assistant through the Healthcare Occupation Students of America, which is HOSA, as most of your students participated in. From that moment forward, she recognized nursing not simply as a career, but as her life's calling to care, serve, and uplift others. Dr. Seabrooks became a registered nurse at the age of 21 after earning her Associates of Science in Nursing from Macon State College. She continued to build on her foundation as part of the inaugural Bachelor of Science in Nursing class, while simultaneously earning a Bachelor's of Health Service Administration. Her clinical career reflects a deep commitment to service with experience spanning surgical trauma, intensive care, okay, I'm gonna get that one. No, I'm gonna say that right. Intensive care, oncology, see, that's why I did not pay attention in medical terminology, I'm glad y'all did. Medical surgical nursing and emergency care, each role reinforcing her dedication to meeting patients in their most vulnerable moments with skill and compassion. Her love for nursing naturally evolved into passion for teaching. She earned her master's degree in nursing education from Walden University and has since dedicated her career to shaping the next generation of nurses. Dr. Seabrooks has served as an associate professor of nursing and clinical instructor at respected institutions, including Middle Georgia State University, Georgia College, and State University. She later earned a second master's degree from Kennesaw State University and became a board-certified family nurse practitioner, continuing her service to patients in emergency medicine for over a decade. In 2022, Dr. Seabrooks earned her doctorate of nursing practice from Augusta University, where her research focused on strengthening new graduate nurses through mindfulness and mentorship, further reflecting her commitment to both clinical excellence and nurse retention. Today, she serves as an assistant professor of nursing and nursing success coach and retention specialist at Wesleyan College, where she pours into students daily, guiding, mentoring, and equipping them for success not only on exams, but in life and patience. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Seabrooks.
There's some seats right here in the middle for those people coming in.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I want to talk to you about something simple but powerful. Show me your circle, and I'll show you your future. Because who you walk with will determine where you go. Let me start with a quick question for my front row. How many of you have tickets to the R&B concert? Usher and Chris Brown, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you got those tickets. Okay, audience, you can participate. Raise your hand if you got those tickets. Last I checked, prices per ticket range from $4,000 to $200. I'll take $200, Alex. Now, let's think about that. Chris Brown, a superstar. Usher, a superstar. Individually, they are powerful, but together, they're selling out arenas all across the world. Why? Because there is power in collaboration. And I need for each of you candidates to understand something early. Success is not about what you know. It's about who you connect with, who you choose to build with, and how you show up. Let me give you a few real-world examples. Bill Gates didn't build Microsoft computer systems alone. He built it alongside Paul Allen, someone who shared his vision. Mark Zuckerberg, what did he create? Facebook. In 2004, he didn't launch Facebook in isolation. He built it with collaboration from guess who? His roommates and his friends at Harvard University. These people helped bring the idea to life. Jeff Bezos, what's he the founder of? Amazon. He didn't build Amazon alone either. Mackenzie Scott was there at the beginning. She helped shape the early business plan and served as one of the company's first employees. Who was Mackenzie Scott to Jeff Bezos? She was his wife. So, let's be clear. Who you surround yourself with matters. Who you sit next to in your classroom matters. Who you share your ideas with matters. And most importantly, who you choose to date, or even further than that, who you choose to marry matters. Can everybody say matters? Matters. These decisions can and will influence the trajectory of your life. These well-known individuals built within a network, people who supported them, people who loved them, people who collaborated and elevated them. Even in business, you don't have to do everything alone, but you do have to align yourself with the right people. Now, let's bring this a little bit closer to home. You just aren't obtaining your CNA certification today. These certificates, these pins, you're obtaining a key. The same key that I obtained 25 years ago. Today, this certification is opening a door. This certification you earn today, you see, it's not just destination, but it is your foundation. Can all the candidates say, it is my foundation? It is my foundation. That's what I'm talking about. Some of you will go on to be nurses, obtaining your associate's degree, bachelor's degree. Some of you will even go on further and become master prepared nurses, nurse practitioners, nurse midwives, nurse anesthetists, nurse administrators, nurse entrepreneurs. Some of you sitting in this very front row will even become physicians. But here's what I need for each of you to understand. This certification, it does not limit you. It positions you. It gives you access. It gives you experience. It gives you a starting point that most people never take. So the question today is not, what can I do with this? The real question is, how far am I going to go with it? Let me ask you something. How many of you have had a family, a parent, a grandparent, a guardian, a friend, someone who made sacrifices for you to be here today? Matter of fact, front row, stand up for me. Front row, stand. Front row, stand and turn around. Front row, stand. For you. Let's hear it. So, with all that cheering, somebody prayed for you. Somebody sacrificed for you to be here today. Somebody believed in you. So understand this. This certification you're getting today, you're not just representing yourself. You are representing your name, your family, and your foundation. So how you show up does matter. That means showing up on time, showing up looking professional, carrying yourself with respect on and off social media. I'm looking down the front row. On and off social media. Because believe it or not, your reputation, that job, your reputation will step foot in the room ever before you do. Now, let's talk about something real, your circle. I need you guys to help me with this, and particularly my audience. My grandmother has gone and been with the Lord for several years, but she taught me many things. One of the things that I can always remember her saying, and audience, I need your help. Grandmother said, if you lay down with dogs, I don't think they heard y'all. Let me say it again. Grandmother said, if you lay down with dogs, now, whether or not you like how that sounds, there's truth in it. Because when you look around, sometimes you'll see people moving in packs, just as we see animals do. You guys have seen those stray dogs in the neighborhood running in packs. No direction, no vision, just going wherever life takes them. And if you're not careful, you'll drift right along with them. But hear me clearly. You were not created to drift. You were created to be intentional. So just don't move with the crowd. Move with purpose. Move with direction. Move with people who know where they're going. Because there's a difference between being surrounded and being aligned as opposed to feeling boxed in. If you surround yourself with people who lack discipline, you won't have direction. You'll just find yourself going downward. But when you align yourself with people who are focused, who are pushing towards the next level, you rise, not by accident, but by association. So ask yourself, if someone looked at your circle right now, what would it say about your future? Now, let me take you to one of the hardest seasons in my life. It was just a few short years ago. You guys have the bio. You can read it. I was in my doctoral program, working on getting my doctorate degree. Life was lifing. And believe me, it was lifing. One of my children became very, very ill. We were in and out of the hospital, multiple admissions, multiple injections, transfusions. My relationships were on the rocks. And I said, you know what? I can't do this. It's too much. I need to step away or I'm gonna break. Well, I was exhausted. And I had reached a point where I said, you know what? I'm gonna just withdraw. I was ready to walk away. Not because I wasn't capable, but because I felt I didn't have the strength. But there was someone in my corner, a friend, a colleague, whom I had started with. She said, no, Kim, we started together, we're gonna finish together. And guess what? We did just that. She stood in the gap for me when I didn't have the strength to stand in the gap for myself. And because of that, I didn't quit. I finished, and I became who I am today, Dr. Kimberly Frazier Seabrooks. So when I tell you there is power in collaboration, I'm not just giving you a quote. I'm giving you a survival strategy. You gotta have people around you that love you and want to pour into you and want you to succeed. Now, one last piece of advice. You gotta keep the vision. You must have a strategy. Because with the right circle, if you don't know where you're going, you'll still be stuck. How many of you had the opportunity to see the Michael Jackson movie by a show of hands? It was good. Okay, not yet, but you are going to see it. I recently heard an interview with Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, who plays Michael Jackson. In this interview, Jafar recounts having access to Michael Jackson's bedroom and Michael Jackson's studio. In that interview, he talked about Michael Jackson's mindset. Before the world ever called Michael Jackson a superstar, Michael believed it first. He spoke life over himself. Jafar said in that interview, Michael would have sticky notes all over the ceiling, all over the mirror, on music sheets, giving himself positive affirmations. I am a superstar. I am the greatest on the earth. He spoke life over himself. There was a time when Michael Jackson had to fight just to be seen. In the early days of MTV, okay, I'm dating myself. Those 80s babies, raise your hand. In the early days of MTV, this platform largely excluded black artists. Matter of fact, MTV deemed themselves a rock and roll station only. Michael Jackson didn't accept that. He said when Thriller was released, he pushed his team strategically and persistently until MTV had no choice but to play his music video, Thriller. And when they finally did, it changed everything. That moment didn't just elevate Michael Jackson. It opened doors for artists like Whitney Houston. Everybody's heard of Whitney Houston? Have you heard of Tina Turner? Have you heard of Prince? These artists could now be heard and seen, on a global stage because Michael Jackson refused to quit. So what's the lesson in that? Sometimes these candidates, you'll be the only person in the room that believes in your vision of becoming a nurse anesthetist, of becoming a future physician. Sometimes those doors won't open automatically. But if you believe strongly enough, if you push with purpose, consistency, and conviction, you just won't change your own trajectory. You'll change the pathway for everyone coming behind you. That's vision. There will be moments when nobody sees you, nobody, claps for you, nobody believes in you. And in those very moments, if you don't believe in yourself, you'll quit on yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll self-sabotage, thinking, oh, I can't do it, I'm not smart enough. Not because you're not capable, but because you stop showing up for yourself. So yes, you need to keep the right company, but you've also got to have a vision. You've also got to have a plan. Most importantly, you got to keep believing in yourself. One of my most favorite football coaches is Deion Sanders, and he always said, baby, you got to believe. Future nurses, you got to believe. Our deepest fear is not that you are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that you are powerful beyond measure. And that's what I see when I look at each and every one of you. I see potential. I see purpose. I see power. So don't shrink. Don't settle. Don't dim your light. Be the kind of person your family is proud of. Be the kind of person that people want to connect to. Choose the right people to walk beside you. And that's what I need you to understand. There will be no moments when nobody sees you, nobody claps, nobody believes. But you've got to believe in yourself. So yes, you do need a strong circle, but you need a plan. You need to ask yourself, where am I going next with this certification? What am I working toward with this certification? Who do I need to connect with this certification? Because purpose without action is just a thought. So, I say this in closing. Build a plan for more, speak life over yourself, and choose your circle wisely. Show me your circle, and I promise you, I'll show you your future. Thank you. All right, and now for the moment that we have been waiting for. The presentation of the pens. Gabrielle Bentley.
Let's go.
Academy.
My baby. My child.
Bldg Petty. Shaughnessy Quainter. Parker Schultz. Kendall Thomas. Jared Ridley. Kamaya Williams. Alyssa Witherspoon. Give a round of applause to all. And now, at this time, please receive the CEO of Hutchins College and Career Academy and the Executive Director of CTAE, Dr. Cassandra Miller Washington. Let's receive her at this time.
One more thing before Dr. Washington comes up. All right, so I need all of my candidates, my CNA graduates, to stand. You've got a piece of paper under your seats. Maybe. I accept this feeling of pride wherever I go. I will remember the love, pride, and dignity with which it is given. I will continue to respect and honor my family and my community.
Evening. Now y'all were doing all of that. I didn't get any of it. Well, as we bring this celebration to a close, we proudly recognize the accomplishments of our students at William S. Etcher College and Career Academy who have earned their CNA credentials through dual enrollment with Central Georgia Technical College. This achievement represents more than coursework completed. It reflects commitment, discipline, and a deep sense of purpose. Through this partnership, you have already begun your journey into the healthcare profession. You have gained knowledge, real-world experiences that set you apart. You are not just students, you are emerging professionals, stepping confidently into the next generation workforce. The skills you have developed and the compassion you have shown will make a lasting difference in the lives of those you will serve. I want you to continue to lead with excellence, serve with a heart, and pursue every opportunity ahead of you. We are truly proud of you and excited for the impact you will make in your community and beyond. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. This is an incredible milestone. Your future in healthcare starts today. We are proud of you, we're proud of our parents, and I just want to say, kids, we will miss you for those that are graduating. We know some of you will be back, but thank you for always making us proud. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you.